Hey, this is Darian and Tristan for Mo Punch Studios, right? Hey, say hi. Hi. Say hi. Good boy. Today I want to talk about saving money with cables. This is what you need to do. You need to learn to solder. This is what you need to do. You need to learn how to solder because these cables get really expensive. These are Mogami cables, and this is what we used to use always in the studio. I used to be pretty much of a stickler about it. We also use Canare, and then I just have some really like crappy cables, like Guitar Center type cables laying around, but most of the good ones are these. I also have bullet cable that I use. And these you can get individually. If you buy these cables, they're super expensive if you buy them like this. But if you buy the wire itself and then get a bunch of ends, you can make them for way cheaper. Also, if you just want regular cables, you can ask your friends or ask a rehearsal studio if they have any broken cables. All you have to do, find out where the break is, snip off the end. Usually the break's going to be somewhere around near the end, maybe like a foot or a couple feet. So snip that off and then move this end up here, solder it, and check the connection with the multimeter or something, and more than likely you'll have a totally working cable. Rehearsal studios are great because they go through a lot of cables, so they have some laying around. If they'll give them to you, you can come up on a lot of cables really quickly. Also, I've had friends just give me ones that were broken, and then I fixed them. So keep an eye out for used cable. If you get Mogami from studios that maybe are selling stuff or closing down, a lot of them are closing down. If you get Mogami and just the wire, then you can put the ends on that you want. So these ends could be anything. You can clip them off. If somebody has TRS to TRS, clip those off and make my cables out of them. We actually used to use these for guitar cables too, so they're really good as guitar cables. That's about it. Same kind of idea with guitar cables. You can take broken ones and fix them, resolder different ends on. Some of them have terrible ends, so Switchcraft are the ones that I recommend because they're built pretty well. Tristan's knocking over the studio, and that's about it. If you want to see something more on soldering, I'll try to do another video. It's pretty straightforward once you learn it, and you just check it with the multimeter. Just check continuity, make sure it beeps. I actually check the resistance to make sure I got a good solder, good connection. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.